Okay, welcome to the session today. We are going to do a review of Unit 4. The learning target is I will correctly use AR verb conjugation. I will learn the conjugations for the verbs estar and ir. So first let's review. We have our subject pronouns here in our Spanish verb chart. We want to make sure we really understand this. All verbs in Spanish are organized this way, so it's really important that we completely know this, understand this, and feel very comfortable with this. Right? We have yo, tú, él, ella, usted. It would be like used for an item like the bed, the car, the cat, the dog, something like that. Nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes. Here we have listed our English translations of these subject pronouns. And here we have the verb ser, to be. The conjugations in English would be am, are, is. In Spanish, we have more conjugations, right? We have soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. And remember, these conjugations or changes of the verb only ever go with that subject pronoun. So repeat after me. Yo soy. Tú eres. Él es. Ella es. Usted es. Nosotros somos. Vosotros sois. Ellos son. Ellas son. Ustedes son. So, just a reminder, this is how you would say I am in Spanish, right? Yo soy. Tú eres. You are. Él es. He is. Ella es. She is. Usted es. You are. Nosotros somos. We are. Vosotros sois. You guys are. Ellos son. They are. Ellas son. They are. Ustedes son. You guys are. Let's talk about AR verb conjugation. This is something, again, you'll want to memorize and just commit to that memory. You'll just know it inside and out. So verbs ending in AR will follow this conjugation pattern when we need to conjugate the verb, right? And remember, we conjugate the verb depending on who is speaking or acting in a sentence, whoever that subject pronoun is. We're going to change that verb a little bit in order to match that subject pronoun and conjugate the verb. Now, I know that word is difficult and can be a little scary sometimes, but I want you to totally know it. Conjugate, conjugation. Know that word inside and out. Be familiar with it. Know it on a scale of 1 to 10 and be super comfortable with it. Okay. We have same thing in English. Look up here at the top here. We have am, are, is. Those are conjugations in English. We conjugate the verb to be. We conjugate the verb to be. We change the verb to be depending on the subject pronoun. Who is speaking or acting in the sentence, right? I am, you are, we are. We change or conjugate that verb depending on the subject. Same thing in Spanish. We're going to follow the same pattern for all AR verbs. So let's go ahead and go over these endings. So you would take off that AR ending and you're going to replace it with these endings. And we'll look at an example. So we have o, as, a, amos, ice, on. O, as, a, amos, ice, on. Something just to memorize, just like that. Okay, let's look at it in action in a verb. So we have the verb llevar, or I might say llevar with my castellano accent. So to wear or to carry. So llevo, or llevo, llevas, lleva, llevamos, lleváis, llevan. So you take off that AR, right, that AR ending, and you put a different ending depending on who is the subject pronoun, who is speaking or acting in that sentence. Llevo, llevas, lleva, llevamos, lleváis, llevan. Okay, you can't just put llevar. That literally means to wear or to carry. That's like saying in English, I to wear my shirt. That doesn't work, right? We would conjugate it a little bit in English. We say, I wear my shirt. In English, we have a lot less conjugations, but we still have them. Okay? In English, mostly there's two. I'll give you the other example. In this case, it would be wears, right? He, she, or it wears. So we have wear and wears. So we conjugate that verb depending on who's speaking. I wear, she wears. Okay, same thing in Spanish. So don't be scared. There's just more of them. And they're always organized in this verb chart way. Llevo, llevas, lleva, llevamos, lleváis, llevan. Okay, let's look at another example. Hablar. Again, we don't say that H. Hablar. Right? This is an AR verb, so we take off that AR ending. Say hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, habláis, hablan. Okay, now really important. Let's make sure we understand the meaning here. So once we've conjugated it, now we're saying I speak, you speak, he or she speaks, or you formal speak, right? Hablamos, we speak. Habláis, you guys speak. Hablan, they speak or you guys speak. Again, just a reminder. So llevo would be I wear. Llevas is you wear. Lleva would be like he or she wears. Nosotros llevamos, we wear. Vosotros lleváis, you guys wear. Ustedes, you guys, or they wear. Okay, let's do some practice. So you're going to practice conjugating, right? You're going to conjugate the verb. So how do you say he speaks? ¿Cómo se dice he speaks? Él habla. ¿Cómo se dice we speak? Let's look at that verb chart. Which one goes for we? How do we conjugate that verb for we? Nosotros hablamos. I speak. Yo hablo. You guys speak. And this one could be formal or informal. Again, the informal version, vosotros, is really only ever used in Spain. It's not a version we're going to use much. So if you're not sure which one it is, always default to ustedes. That's the most common. Ustedes hablan. Remember, most AR verbs will follow this conjugation. So here's an example of 3 other AR verbs, right? Just notice those endings. Estudio. So all we did was take off that AR and put o, as, a, amos, ais, an, right? Estudio, estudias, estudia, estudiamos, estudiáis, estudian. Okay, make sure you understand this would, now that we've conjugated it, now we've said estudio means I study. Estudias, you study. Estudia, he or she or it studies. Estudiamos, we study. Estudiáis, you guys study. Estudian, they or you guys study. Okay, so we don't just put estudiar if we're saying a person in particular is the one studying. Okay, dibujar. Practice that pronunciation with that J. Dibujo, dibujas, dibuja, dibujamos, dibujáis, dibujan. Caminar. Excuse me. Caminar. Camino. Caminas. Camina. Caminamos. Camináis. Camina. Okay? Once we've conjugated those verbs, that means I walk, you walk, he or she walks, we walk, they walk. Please complete the questions for this activity.